And this is Helldozer from Zombieland Gaming, and today I am going to go after a Spino that is down the river a little bit, but I wanted to show off my base a little bit. I'm going to go ahead, grab our arrows, gun. Actually, I'm going to go ahead. What does it take to repair? Some fiber. Actually, I moved everything. Take that. Drop it in there. Repair that. I could make some chitin armor. I'm still wearing leather. I'm not really too worried about that right now. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die. There's not going to be too much I can really do about it. But I have upgraded the base a touch. Got a couple parasaurs, got a bunch of turtles, got a lovely little raptor that was out running around one day. I'm going to be moving that box and the mortar pedestal and that box. I have 4 citronal and I have 4 long grass coming in. I think I'm going to go with, I'm not sure if I mentioned it last video, but 4 of each veggie. And that should hopefully get me to about here. I wanted to leave windows for the turtles, but that's also where the cutoff for the house is going to be, as well as probably right along this line. So this is going to be like the house proper, and then I'm going to build up. I have this going on, and this was the other new addition that I put out here. I put this spike wall, and there is a reason for this, which I'm going to be showing off momentarily. I'm going to use this as kind of like a taming pit, meaning that when I pull this Spino, I'm going to hopefully pull him over to here, and hopefully the spikes are going to stop him, and I can tame him against there. Now this little guy here, he does not look like he's up to any good. Alright, so we put him in his place. And the walls are going to be about 4 high all the way across. I'm not sure if this is where I want the door to be. So that could be moving. Now, I could be making a mistake here. Oh, wrong thing. If I am, we're going to solve that mistake. Oh, I can't put it in there. Okay. So we'll get 10 of this. And we're going to be like that. Oh, righty then. Okay. Alright, so I'll just carry that little guy around till it spoils. Actually, I'll just drop it in there till it spoils. Okay, so I'm going to pet everybody so that the XP keeps coming in. But this is going to be my safeguard. If things go terribly wrong, old big boy here is going to head and solve the problem for me. Now, the reason that I say he'll solve the problem, he's got 4,400 health. He's got 1,200 damage. So he's my main carry guy, but he's also the main basher. So I'm not thinking that this guy is really all that high level. I also know that there is a Rex down there, which I'm going to be pulling at some point. So I'm going to try to weasel the guy around, the Spino around here. I'm going to take the raptor out. And this is going to be a problem because he crossed the river. He's been sitting across on the other side for like eons. And now he decides, oh, well, everything's clear. I want to come over here like so. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so as you can see, he's out in the river. I haven't gone to hit any metal. I haven't gone to collect any crystals, so no, I don't have the spyglass. I am level 48. So we're going to see if we can get this guy to come hate us. Maybe I'm a little too far away. Oh, that should be good enough. Oh. Alright. That was the one right there. Okay, so we were getting hit by a piranha. And that didn't seem to make him want to come get some. Okay. Maybe I need to try harder. Oh, that was the one right there. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. Now, I already know what's going to happen. He's going to try to fix his torpor by going after other dinos. I know that's going to cause a war right here with this Bronto. I'm, as a matter of fact, counting on it. But it gives my guy enough time to rest. Okay. So he's good and mad. Now, I'm wondering if he's going to go after this brain. He probably will, because he's stopped. I don't hear his footsteps anymore. Or maybe he's not. And we just got him closer. Now, it is starting to get dark out. Does he see me? Oh, come on. This is no time. Okay. He's not going to go after that Bronto. Okay, so that made him good and mad. I might be able to do... Oh, he did. He went right after that Bronto. So let's see. I think that was a level 8. So we'll see who's going to win this one. Oh, this might be a good time to check in to see what level he is. He is a level 22. So he's not going to take a lot of darts, but he's going to take a decent amount. Which is why I have 185. I don't think he's going to take nearly that many. Okay, so he's going to get that Bronto. Which, in a way, he's kind of doing me a favor. Okay, because he's going to break loose from whatever he's attacking. Yup. So my hope is if I have to get him back to the base or get him locked up in these rocks. Oh, this is what I was trying to avoid. Okay, so I'm going to leave this alone for now. I'm going to pause the video until daylight comes, and then I will resume. But I did get him at least a little closer. So we will be back. Okay, so I came back to the game because the Spino, very funny story. He decided that he was going to totally ignore the fact that I had some spikes out here. So he came barreling over the wall. I had to switch off of the Raptor, which he was not thrilled to see. He bounced me around a little bit. He actually almost got me. Um, but I got on top of Big Boy, and I was going to let Big Boy tank him. I did hit him a couple of times to let him know I wasn't playing any games. And then a very curious thing happened. I had to kill him because that big Bronto decided to come on over and say, "How are you doing?" So, oh, I totally misread that. That was a level 72. Oh, that'd have been a nice thing to have in base. So now I have this problem. A level 8 Bronto roving around. So I may dead run this guy. I'm not really sure. Because this is an interesting problem to have. The only other option I have is I may see if Big Boy can deal with him. I do know I have to get in. I have to hit in fast and hard. There's no fun in games that can be had. It is going to have to be... it's definitely going to be a test. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to pull those, and I'm going to put that stuff in here. I'm a little nervous about doing this. Alright, so... Alright, well... Oh, we just gotta light it. Okay. Alright, I don't fancy myself a totally horrible dino fighter. But this is definitely going to be one for the record books if I can pull this off. Alright, well, without any further ado, let's get it done. Let's get it, let's get the, yeah. Wow. Okay. I totally underestimated Big Boy's actual ability. Excuse me for being a little speechless right now. I did not expect that that was going to go like that. And that's something that I said based on what had happened in a previous video that I said was that they had done kind of a balancing of sorts to the dinos. And the best way I can describe it in my own, I guess, terms to make it make sense to me was they made everybody kind of like a weight class. Like Ankies were beating Rexes, and they were kind of unhappy about that from what I could gather, and that's just one example. So they had made it so that Ankies weren't supposed to be able to do all this, they weren't supposed to do all this and that, and you know, Rexes weren't supposed to lose to them, like not Ankies particular, but saying that like a weight class. And I'm a little shocked right now. I did not think Big Boy was going to be able to do that in 2 hits. Huh. Okay, so I'm a little speechless right now. Sorry. Well, I don't have any male trikes, so I guess let me go ahead. I just really don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of shocked. Okay, I'm going to get some stuff to light this fire out here. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. We'll just get that, just for reasons. Okay, now, what I'm hopefully going to be showing you here is, I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for this, is the use and ability of the spikes. Now, like I had said earlier, what I want to do is I'm going to trap these guys, hopefully in the spikes. I know that they're going to run because of, you know, the way that the game now is, and on and on and on. So what I want to do is get these guys trapped in nice and good and tight like, and get some mates for the girls. So let me get this going here. Okay. Wherever they may be. All right. We're going to wait till day for this, so I'm going to go ahead and pause again, and we'll be right back. Okay. So, we're back. We're going to see how this goes. It stopped raining, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy. It's a male. It's 12. Yeah, and the sun's coming up, so we'll get that other guy too. So let's go ahead and make him real unhappy with me. Now I've put some points into my speed, so this guy will never catch me. Quick turn. Unless, of course, I play badly. So we will turn back into our base, like so. And make another turn. Reload. Make another quick turn. Miss him. And miss him again. And down he goes. All right. So we have this guy. This guy belongs to us. He's outside of the cage a little bit, but that's fine, whatever. I don't think anything bad is really going to happen. So while he lays down and thinks about what he's done for just a little while longer, we're going to go ahead, turn out the flames. Right. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm going to go down here. Get some of them, because I know he's not going to take that long. Make everybody happy again. Yeah, I know, I'm thirsty. There we go. Okay. And we spoiled up that meat. So now while he tames up, I'm going to go drop this meat over onto the mortar and pedestal and go ahead. Okay, we're going to have to... I don't think I got any more berries in there. No, and there's 2 more meat in there. Alright. So we're going to have to do this kind of quick. I got to get this other guy over here. I know he's roving around. He didn't just stop out of the kindness of his heart. Nope, there he is. Okay, so he's a little lower level, but no less dangerous. So, ow. I hit him, though. Alright, he's on the run. Oh, and he's down. He's going to sleep. Okay, so they're relatively close. These are going to actually take no time to tame up. Put that away so I don't accidentally shoot someone. Now, one of the things that I do know that you can do is, say you don't have any berries, you don't have any of the narcotic. What you can do is go ahead and actually shoot them with knockout arrows. Now, if you don't care about losing levels or the tame or anything like this, go ahead and do it all day. It doesn't matter. The only problem with that is if you care about the numbers, you can't really do it because you're actually putting damage on them. So if you think about it, it kind of does make sense that it's not a good idea to really go ahead and mess with the dinos other than feeding them and giving them narco berries. So it has its pluses and minuses. These are just going to be egg makers for me, so I really shouldn't care about them, but I also don't want to put arrows in them. So some dinos will have a little bit higher life and a little bit more tolerance to the damage. Others, not so much. I just don't want to take any chances. I want to just keep these guys knocked out, feed them up, get them inside the house, and call it a day. Now, somebody coming by and messing with it, like biting it with a dino, that will add damage to it and can, in turn, potentially knock levels off of it. So it's all stuff to think about. I had somebody do that to me early when I started playing and didn't think it was a big deal, then couldn't figure out why I had lost levels on my dino. Well, a couple weeks later, after I was a little smarter and a little bit quicker, I figured out, oh, well, thanks, buddy. That's awesome. So we'll go in here. And we will make what's left, and we'll have some berries left over. So I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to play this game of crushing out meat. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a good problem to have, in my opinion. Because as long as you have berries, you're making narcotics like a madman, and lots of narcotics in the long run in the end game is going to be good for, you know, keeping stuff down, because there are dinos like Gigas, like Quetzals, that do take a lot of knockout juice, and you want to make sure that you have that stuff on hand. You don't want to be, you know, scrounging around for berries, because I haven't looked this up, so I really can't say that this is like be-all Bible on this, but I know at one time the narco berries were rated to give 7 torpor, and the actual drink, the narcotic, was giving 40. So I also do know that at one time before the game was really popular, if you look on the dino here, let me get it back. Okay, on his bar where it's unconscious, that used to be bigger. And if it got to the N after the U, the dino had a greater chance of waking up. So that was always a good time. I could never figure out why, when people would look at my dinos, you better, you know, feed them a little bit more knockout juice. And I was like, why? And they would just kind of laugh and walk away. I never had it happen to me, so I don't know if it had been fixed or what, but I never had a problem with it, but supposedly there was a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and tame these guys up. And I'm going to have to wind up getting more berries. So we went from going after a Spino to having fun with not only the Spino, but the Bronto I had kited it in front of, to getting 2 trikes, so that this wasn't a total waste of time today. So this has been Helldozer for Zombieland Gaming. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Send me a message or a comment if you have one. I'm going to be probably doing just playthroughs or play-alongs, or however you want to say. Probably this week, I'm just going to let the camera run, and whatever it captures, it captures. They're going to probably be a little bit longer videos, like maybe hour-long videos, but I've had some requests just for people to see like what I do and all of this. So it's going to be farming, it's going to be running around hunting, it's going to be exploring a little bit. So please check back and tune in and see what I'm doing. Thanks for watching, guys.